So I just wanted to quickly cover lack consciousness because the struggle is real and I have just fallen back into that pattern again. I'm just coming out of it now. And so I wanted to speak to it for everyone out there who is feeling the same way. Lack consciousness is just that feeling that we don't have enough, that no matter what we do, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough stuff, we don't have enough. And really, it's just our sort of externalization of our self-worth. So feeling like we need to have more in order to feel comfortable, safe, and loved and good enough and la la la. When we are in lack consciousness, we tend to squeeze and hold on to what we have. So if we have money, we're holding on to it. We're afraid of spending. We don't want to give. It feels like people are taking. Everything feels really tight and anxious. There's often a lump inside your belly and you're just feeling really locked up and tight. I know for a lot of us in this area of Ontario, Canada, we got this huge ice storm and there's a lot of expenses that come with that. We had long power outages. Some of us lost a ton of food. Fridges went bad. Trees falling, limbs falling, damage to stuff, insurance deductibles, having to fell trees, having to pay the cost of limbing trees and felling. There's just a lot of expense right now. And even if you're not in this area, we all have times where a lot of expense comes in and it can make us really anxious and tight. When we get that tight feeling, it's really important to just breathe through it. It's important to acknowledge, yes, things are tough right now. Yes, we're in a tight spot, but that is not a reason to cling and hold on. When we cling and hold on, we actually block the inflow of money. So not only are we hanging on to what we have, so we're not creating flow in the universe, that means we're not flowing out, but that also means we've blockaded so nothing can flow in. So you'll notice that money stops coming in, your income may drop. If you're in a career like mine, patients will start canceling right, left, and center. Your schedule starts clearing. You start freaking out even more because you don't have the income coming in. And that's a really good time to just stop, take some breaths, see where your energy's at. If you're getting into that lack consciousness, if you're starting to click on, then it's time to just shake it off and let go. It's time to create flow in your money. And that means spending. Do it in alignment with your intuition. Don't go crazy and spend from your mind the things you think you want or need. You want to get intuitively into what feels good to spend. So those are often times of like giving money to others, tipping really high when you go out, giving to those in need, making donations, whatever keeps that flow in a really positive giving spirit, not so much like a consumerism spirit, but in a keeping the money flowing in a really positive helping others way. I guarantee you the money immediately stops staying stuck and starts flowing into you again. It was really funny. I was just writing my newsletter for my office, and I was just writing this article about exactly this, about lack consciousness and letting it go. And as I wrote the article, 3 people sent me payments who were currently owing me money. So it's just so funny to watch how as soon as you create that energy of flow in your life, then all of a sudden money starts flowing in again. So if you are feeling really tight, really clenched, loosen up, take some deep breaths, breathe into that, do some emotional release around it if you have to. There's tons of other videos on that here if you need to find out more. Get that emotional stuff out, scream in your car, do what you need to do to clear that energy so that you're open, breathing nice and open again, and then decide what you want to do with money. How can you give? How can you create flow? And when you start creating flow, you're going to notice a massive flow back to you. I really hope that helps all of you. If you're watching this in the current time, I'm actually just about to have a huge sale at the clinic and stuff. So creating more of that flow, giving away in order to receive. So if you want to check that out, go for it. Otherwise, if you have questions, concerns, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're enjoying my material, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys.